afternoon, folks. It's Brian Paragamian, senior trader and co-founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing you the closing commentary and some interesting tape action here in the aftermarket activity on the S&Ps. Right now, the S&Ps are trading at a 6.5 point discount to the cash. We had a sharp reversal, as I'm sure you know. We are up 30 points here with about a half an hour to go in trade. We closed down 83 points on the day. I still do not see any news as to why we had that kind of a sell-off. If we take a look at Apple, they have yet to come out with earnings yet. It's trading at 121.06 in the aftermarket, closing at 121.51. I continue to be very cautious on the stock market, as I continue to say in the earnings season. I've said before, it'll be interesting to see where the Dow ends up at the end of earnings seasons relative to where it was at the beginning. If it's right at the same point or slightly lower, then you have to construe that as a positive in some regards. But again, I'm very cautious on this market overall. I do not see any real reason for the stock market to go significantly higher. The only thing that might propel it would be technicals and hope. There is no real economic recovery just yet. That's, of course, is just my opinion, but just look at the facts. I guess it's more than my opinion. I guess it's really more based on facts. You don't see anything out there. Now, we've got already priced in a nice recovery here. I think you got to be really cautious. I think it's going to be sideways to down here. And remember the old saying, sell in May, go away. Well, boy, it sure looks like we could be setting up that way, huh? We've got a slew of resistance now in the 81 to 8200 area on the Dow. We've had some companies come out with good earnings, such as Goldman Sachs, but were they really that good? Did they add an extra month into that earnings period? We had Wells Fargo, absolutely ridiculous, coming out here today, saying they had record first quarter earnings. I mean, oh my gosh, why are they kidding? After they came out with their pre-announcement, a few days later they asked the government for another $50 billion because their earnings are that good. I mean, seriously, who are they trying to hoodwink here? Don't get into this false thinking that everything is great and we're moving onward and upward, because geez, we are far from doing that. I think the banks are telling everyone a bunch of baloney. They're doing whatever they can as far as shifting numbers around and using whatever accounting practices they can to make their numbers look good. If they really reported what their earnings really were and they had everything marked to market, their earnings would be dismal. No one would want to earn bank stocks, and all these bank stocks would be sitting right after the lows that they've traded at. But unfortunately they're not, because they're trying to sell everyone a bunch of BS. I'm not going to fall into that. I'm not going to fall into thinking that we're onward and upward in the stock market. I certainly hope you don't. Just stop and think. Use a little common sense. We've rallied some 30% up off the bottom, roughly 27%, so 25 to 30%, let's call it. Many stocks have traded, 50, 100, 200, 300% up off the bottom, depending upon what stocks you're looking at. Again, be careful out there. All I can say is, I'm a day trader. I'm a swing trader. We day traded today SRS. We bought it at 27.35. We sold it out at 28.60. I contemplated holding it overnight, but I saw some technical things when I was getting out that led me to getting out. I was happy I got out at the time because it dropped 3 points in a hurry after I got out, and not quite 3 points, but 2.5 points. We got out at 28.60, traded back down to into the low 26s before closing, right around the 29 level here, and that's what you have to do. You have to not be afraid of banking profits. Now, hopefully, you're having that opportunity to bank profits. If you're not, and you're continuing to struggle, and you're having troubles reading the charts, you're having troubles with psychology of the market, you're having trouble using stops, go to our website, take advantage of our 3-day free trial. I don't know why you wouldn't. We continue making money here. You'll see that for your own eyes. Sign up for a 3-day free trial. You'll get all the alerts that our members are getting. We send out email alerts on all of our swing trades, and if you're watching us on our live webcast, you'll also see all of our day trades are making in a live, real-time setting. So you don't have to believe me. Sign up, take advantage of the 3-day free trial, see it for yourself. I think you'll be very, very impressed. For $10.99 per month, I think you'll absolutely love it, as our members do. We continue to get all kinds of notes saying, thanks, Brian. I made $2,000 on the SRS trade today. I made $650 on the SRS trade. We continue to get all kinds of notes. We know we've got the best service out there for absolutely the cheapest price, $10.99 a month. We're actually moving it up to $14.99 a month here at the end of May, and the annual subscription rate will be $164 from $120. Again, these are just absolutely dirt cheap prices compared to the service we provide and the knowledge that we have here. I don't have a whole heck of a lot else to add here other than please be cautious in this market. Right now, we do have the S&P futures trading down 11.5 points. We're at a little over a 7-point discount to the cash. Again, I have no clue as to why this is happening, but it certainly doesn't surprise me. If you look on the charts, we've got some good resistance now coming in on the Dow, up in that 8100 to 82 area broadly defined. I think the tape action is going to start becoming sideways at best to downward. Again, remember, selling may go away. We've had one heck of a run in technology, and technology historically does not perform well in the summer months. So be very, very careful. Have yourselves a great evening. We'll try and be back in the morning with a pre-opening comment. Thanks for tuning in.